Berkley Gulp is a brand that's synonymous with soft plastic fishing. It's a natural product, biodegradable, so what could be better for the environment? It's a range that has so many different shapes and styles, and the new addition, the Salty Nipper, has got me really excited. It's available in the 2.5 inch size, and then you've got your 5 inch. And while that looks big, that is about the size of a big nipper or bass yabby. They come in a heap of different colors, but there's actually a couple of features that are so good with these. They've got the legs that face backwards, so as you drag that through the water or hop it off the bottom, they'll pull forward, giving that lure action and vibration. Also on the big single claw, just like a nipper, this one here has 2 little wings off to the side. As you drag this through the water, that claw wriggles, gives out vibration, and the fish just love it. The great thing about these is they're not just going to be good on bream and whiting, they're going to be really good on a host of species. I'm thinking even all the way through to trout fishing in lakes. Something like that looks a lot like a yabby, and trout are going to eat it. The other thing is there is several different options that you could use to rig these. You could even rig this on a running rig. Sinker, swivel, leader, hook, not even a jig head, just a hook. Cast that out and drag that across the bottom, because when you look at how a nipper swims, they don't pop up off the bottom so much like a prawn does. They tend to crawl along the bottom and roll around if there's a bit of tide. So even on a running rig or a hook with a bit of split shot, this is going to be absolutely ideal, but also on a jig head, just so good. Doesn't matter if you're on a sand flat or hopping them down rock walls, these will catch fish. The lights just come up, so let's go get started and see how they go. The whole idea of this was, got an arm running around here, one coming there, big straight down there, and we've got this little bit of a back eddy here, and as all I was really doing with the Salty Nipper is fishing it, I suppose, like a nipper, casting it up there in that little bit of back eddy and really just shaking it and rolling it, because when you look at bass yabbies or nippers moving along the bottom, they tend to sort of roll along and crawl a little bit. They don't go darting off so much. So I was just sort of letting it roll down with the tide, give it a shake, let it roll, and he clobbered it. Not a big fish, but he loved it. Bit of rough bottom here. He's all right, bream. Beautiful. Little bloodworm Salty Nipper. Little nitro jig heads. 1/6, because I'm fishing this in a little bit deeper water on the edge of hard reef, and I was just sort of like rolling it off the edge of the rocks. And this is a nipper imitation, but it sort of falls into that creature bait lure, being that it looks like a creature, your crabs, your yabbies, things like that. Pop him back.